Article 1, Appropriations, General Fund for Fiscal Year 2025. To see if the town will vote to raise and appropriate and/or transfer from available funds such sums of money as may be necessary to fund town expenses for fiscal year 2025 as follows, or take any other action relative thereto. Article 1 includes 4 appropriations, and it's important to note that these appropriations will come from FY25 local receipts that were already due to the town, and as such does not represent an increase on the taxes that were set by the budget approved in May. The first 2 items are for debt service, covering Phase 1 West and Phase 2 of the sewer expansion projects. A few years ago, the town agreed as a part of these projects to reduce the betterment impact on residents living along these projects by funding a certain portion of the sewer commission's debt to complete these projects. These numbers were erroneously left off of the May 2025 town meeting budget. They do not represent a new project. They simply represent our current obligations. For Phase 2, the town owes $109,588.13. And for Phase 1 West, the town owes $32,240.84. Again, these are not new debt items. This is our annual contribution, which was simply left off of the warrant by mistake. The last 2 items represent salaries and wages. As many know, the town had 6 collective bargaining agreements expire this year, and 2 of them were not settled before the town meeting appropriation for the fiscal 25 budget. As such, and in order to get a budget passed, we made certain assumptions for what the salaries would be. The dollar amounts you see here for these 2 collective bargaining units represent the difference between what May town meeting approved and where the contract settled for fiscal year 25. So these numbers do not represent new positions. They don't represent promotions or expanded staffing. They simply represent our contractual obligations for employees within our police superior union, which represents sergeants and lieutenants, and our communication specialists, which work in our 911 communication center. For the superior union, the difference is $23,567.34, and for the communication specialist, the total is $21,207.14. And again, these will come from receipts that we would collect from things such as building permit fees, excise tax, meals tax, but not increasing the town's taxes.